Alright, we should be good to go. Let me just link this. Oh. Close that. Close the animation blueprint. Same with the alert box. Alright. Come with our stream deck. Alright, let's go, guys. So we're going to be working on the UI today. So we're going to start with the main menu widget menu blueprint. And that should give me a little bit of an indication of where to go from there. So for some reason my blank Photoshop opens a blue thing. I just think I've set it like that. To be honest, I'm really lazy and can't be bothered to change it. So we're going to start off with a main menu screen. So let's do... Okay. This is where I'm starting to think. This is where I need to think because I want to do this correctly. So let's do... Okay, so let's... So have a black... Oh, what the... Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to have a black bar at the top. We're going to use placeholders for now. We're not going to do much else really at the moment. We're going to kind of just use our placeholders. Kind of go from there. So let's do 48. Let me just type a few things. It's a bit big. There we go. Okay. So... So we can do something like this and kind of evenly space them apart. So we've got play, store. They all need to be in capitals. So we've got play, store, do ranked. Actually, no, we won't do ranked. We'll just do... We'll put that onto another menu. So we'll do settings. And then profile. Okay. So if we go ahead and link these all together, we can then move them to the right of the screen. I'm trying to think like where to have them. We could do them like this. Let's do it like something like this, and then let's get the logo in to the game. I've got another message. Hold on, guys. Where's the logo? Oh, it's there, but I don't want that one. Shit, this is where... Okay, this is where we're going to have some issues here because... Nope, we're fine. Okay. So we can stick that there. Center up. There we go. So it's got the logo. It's got the Play Store profile. Obviously, these are only placeholder buttons. They're not going to do anything just yet. They will do something eventually. Well, later on, actually, in the stream, they'll do something. For now, they're just there for my own benefit. So let's set up a few little buttons. So let's plug in a... So let's get a chat menu up, shall we? So I kind of want it to be super cool and simplistic. So I might just... leave that out for now. I'm trying to think, guys. Sorry. So I am gonna obviously blur this. So this is gonna get a radiant blur behind it, and we're gonna do all that into UE4 in just a second, guys. If you guys do want to, let me just type in. Does Nightbot work? Let's have a look. Interesting. Things don't seem to be working in my chat. Isn't that interesting? So let's do live chat. All messages are visible. There we go. Now we have Nightbot. Sorry, guys. If you were typing comments, I couldn't see you because my chat was only set to viewers that subscribed. That's so weird. Okay. Alright. Let me have a look at this. So I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna set up a little chat box UI. This is obviously super simple. It's not gonna be polished, not gonna be finished, nowhere near ready. You know, I'm just gonna make it just for a little bit, just so I've got a placeholder to go off of. And we're gonna do kind of this. I'm gonna go off on this rustic kind of jagged edge look. This is going to be the chat box, so you can talk to party members, squad members, friends, whatever the hell you want to talk to. You have that option in here. So we're going to do... So realistically, I should do this bar here as a different color. Often usually a lighter... I pressed F twice. Oop, my bad. Often a different gradient color so that it contrasts. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to just completely delete that, and we're going to fade this out just a little bit, and we're going to basically just draw on a box. So we're going to get a nice little kind of gold tinge right there, and we're going to lower it down. Bro, this is like so easy. Like this, I'm reading the Discord messages as I'm kind of doing this, and everybody's like, I don't know why the studios are taking longer. Guys, it's because they do it in their free time. This is my full-time career, basically. I'm doing this. I'm devoted to obviously releasing this game for you guys, so I'm gonna work around the clock to do that. Let's just go ahead and stick down the UI. So this is where I'm gonna have a few slight complications. There's a few issues when it comes to the blending of that. That should work. We do one more. Copy and paste. We just stick that up right. We need to just blend that in there. And Control C. And just go straight down. And there you go. There's a very simple outlined chat box. So we're going to do another one. We're going to just do this here super quick. Going to lengthen this out here. We're going to stick that to the back of this. Just completely utilize the space. So there you go, guys. Simple as. Super simple UI. Looks super clean, super dope. So let's get it into the game, shall we? So all of these need to be merged together. Let's merge all these layers together. Maybe I could have unmerged that one. So I'm probably going to go back and just unmerge this super quick. Right, so what we're going to do... right. So I'm getting a bit stumped, a bit stuck. Alright, so, you know, I kind of want to just get it into the game, to be honest. So we can just hide these buttons, they're not needed to be there. The logo is going to also merge there. I'll tell you, actually, I want to do one other thing before I do that. Just stick an outer glow on the logo. So I'm trying to have a look at this. So we've got the spread. So, you know, fuck it, let's just not add that at all. It's not gonna work. Gonna merge the two layers together. Super quick. So we merge them down. Oh, you're listening to the stream? We will probably set up a Patreon, but for now, you can donate if you want to donate via our Streamlabs link. We will be working, obviously, on getting a Patreon out for people with Patreon who do donate. Oops, sorry. Don't really get anything in particular. You guys get free gold, which you can use on skins and any cosmetics in the game when the game does release. But at the moment, alpha's open, so anyone can play. But the donations definitely do help us out, because it means I can buy servers, and it means I can get servers running. Servers are the biggest fucking issue right now. I can't get online multiplayer without any servers. I don't want to just use a Steam network. I kind of want to use my own server base, so... You know, I'm going to get working on that, but... Yeah. Yeah, our alpha will be open. Our alpha isn't closed to just Patreon users or to anybody who purchases stuff. We're open to everybody, dude. We're using open alpha. I feel that I want the equality to be there. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be anyone can play, not just the people who have money and, you know, are willing to buy a beta key or whatever. Thank you for the sub, man, Jack. Thank you. You know, like it means a lot to us, our community. So okay, let's get this UI implemented in import. Right. How old are you, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 17. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you. 1920 or 1080. Right, so let's get in the image. Okay, that's really not the right one, is it? Right, let's just close this. Load in a new editor window. Close that. Right. James, when did you start programming then? I started when I was 15. I've coded quite a lot of stupid things, but I do it mainly for fun. But yeah, it's obviously a project. It looks so simple what you're doing. Looks so simple. It is simple. That's why. All these other companies that are kind of like working, you know, in their free time doing this, like, bro, they could easily get a game out. All it takes is like, you know. Okay, for some reason it's not transferring. Yeah, for some reason it's not doing an update on this. It's being weird. Okay, let's just completely delete it. And let's just re-import it. So they could be easily creating things like this, right? Oh, that's just uploading the wrong one. They could easily make something like this. It's so simple to do. Realistically, it's just a UI widget, right? So let's go main menu. It's not there. What? Wait, what's going on, dude? You should be able to work. Yo, thank you guys. 20 viewers, man. You guys are sick at this. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. If you're new, make sure you hit the sub button, dude. You don't need to. Just helps out with community-based feedback. Right. So this is the UI. It's fairly standard, you know. So what I would obviously now work on is something a little different. We're gonna go around. I'm gonna try something. I haven't really done this before. So just bear with me on this, guys. So we're gonna do a background blur. Just gonna stretch that out. That's gonna follow the whole page. And you're gonna be put onto the z-axis of, I'm gonna put you to the back of about 8. So that way we can work on a few things. Right, so let's get the main menu widget open. So it's this one. Really what I want to try and do is just get the main menu widget up and running. I'm going to start doing the buttons as well. So let's get these buttons done. What about servers and alpha? Will the servers be in EU? Obviously I'm from the UK, so yes, servers will be in the EU. And we're gonna get, if we need some money first. I'm not asking for money from you guys. I can get money myself if that's a need. But if you'd like to donate, yes, that'd be great. But we are getting servers in the US as well, and we're going to be looking for other things like that as well. So it's not only going to be just EU, if that makes sense. We're going to be looking for US servers as well. So let's go ahead and get these buttons in the game super quick, real quick. I'm excited for this. Sounds promising. Thank you, Gully. Welcome to the stream, my man. So let's go ahead and get the size for this. So play, copy, and let's create a new file. So there we go. PNG. Let's call this play. Right. So that's 64 by 24. Let's get it into the game, because otherwise I'm going to forget that. Assets. Let's get play. Let's just get it into the game, at the very least. Just so I don't forget it, because otherwise I am going to easily forget that. So it's 64 by 24, am I correct? See, I've already forgotten it, like, dude. It's an easy way to find out how to do this. So 64 by 24, yes, I was right. So 64 by 24, and that should give me the correct scaling value. And yeah, it does. Interesting. So with something like this, it's quite easy. So we just go to play. Draw that as an image, and there you go, there's our play button. Look how easy that is, dude. There's our play button. It's so simple. I am gonna obviously scale it correctly. So that's 0. We'll put it every 200, I think. We'll do one every 200. So let's scale this up to 200, and that is on 200, I believe. Yep, okay. So let's just go ahead. Oh, for God's sake. 64. Let's just scale that correctly. And there we go. So there's our first one. And we'll go to the next 400 one there. This is going to be a pain in the arse, isn't it? So I need to scale that correctly. There we go. Okay, so let's also just move it down a bit. There we go. Okay, so the snap size is a bit odd, not gonna lie. Just move it down to about there. Okay, let's get the new one out, which is 80 by 24, which is store. Just completely delete that in general. And again, we need to do somewhat of the same thing. Just need to import it in. We can find this one. It's right there. Now it usually helps just to straight up duplicate these. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to finish off all of the appearances for the buttons, because they're not all 100% set up right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna rename this to play, and we're just going to literally duplicate this, and we're going to call this one store. We are going to set an offset. So we've got currently the position is -32. We basically want to just go to the next 200. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. we'll go to the next snap. So right there. What offset are you on? You're on 23, so we're just going to set you to 23. Are there any developers or companies in particular that you are inspired by? So we're currently inspired a lot by Core and Predecessor. We want to learn from their mistakes. And you know, we're gonna obviously, Epic Games is one of our huge, not their whole marketing and the way they work as a company, but their games definitely we are looking to improve. Like we want to be on that level. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm somewhat there, you know. Epic Games is obviously one of them. They're not. We're not going to try and be them because I don't like Epic Games. But that being said, it does help with our development because they know what they're doing, and yeah. Okay, that's way too far apart. Let's set that to the middle of 300. Alright, there we go. So we'll do 100 apart, basically. So guys, I have anxiety. So I might be, I suffer from anxiety attacks a lot. Came back from an exam today. Anyway. Let's get these other ones working. There's a small team making the game here. Settings. We'll get the last one. Yeah, there's about 6 of us working on this, but a lot of them do the back end stuff. So we are actually thinking of using Legacy's card system, but we don't know. We're not going to obviously copy Legacy's. We're going to inspire off of Legacy's though. Shit, sorry, I was clicked off. Profile. PNG. So we're not going to just go ahead and take off of Legacy. We're going to inspire off of Legacy's card system and build upon that. And hopefully it should work. Realistically, we want to make it a little different. We want to make it our own little system. But we're going to look through our options before we do any of that. Right. Let's just duplicate this. Control W. We'll name this one settings. And we'll name this one profile. Okay. Wait, what one did I... Oh, I moved that one by accident. Okay. Seems just a little too close together, so let's just move the z-axis just a little bit there. Obviously It's a little bit tangible, sorry. So we're gonna call this one settings. And we're just gonna stick in. And again, settings. So yeah, we definitely plan on using like our own subsystems and stuff like that, but we don't know yet. Oh, I'm an idiot. I wasn't thinking this through, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. Control CV. So we go for 84. $80, my bad. 80. There we go. Settings is even bigger, isn't it? $122. There we go. So and the last one is obviously called profile. So we're going to just go ahead and select on profile. And there we go. So we've now got profile set up there. Let's just have a look at what profile is. It's 99. And because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to add a report bug button. So that's our widget. That's that set up. So let me go ahead and show you guys what this is like. So let's go ahead and just create blueprint. Event begin play. We're going to create widget. Honestly, I can't type today, man. Get player controller. And then we're going to get. No, we're going to add to viewport. What games do you feel implemented? What games do you feel implement microtransactions well? I think Fortnite is a very good system. I think Paragon's microtransaction was also very good as well. We're going to have microtransactions. They will be in the game. Hold on a minute, guys. We're going to just do set show mouse cursor. So we are going to have them, but they're going to be obviously reworked to make sure that they're not pay to play or pay to win. You know what I mean? We don't want our microtransactions to be pay to win. We want our things to be we want it to just be cosmetics only. We'll just get the player controller. Go and wire that into there. This looks disgusting. So I'm just going to wire that into there. Widget in focus. And there we go. So if we go ahead and click on Oh, we need a camera. Trying to think how I did this before. I think it was just a player controller, wasn't it? Just do, oh no, it's player character, I believe. Let's do the character, main menu, and let's click on that. And let's just add a camera. And that should work. Yeah, I think Paragon's and Fortnite's microtransactions is probably the best that I've seen in a game for a while. We'll also be making our own skins, guys. We have 3D model design team that are working on their own designs for skins. Where's my main menu character? There it is. So we go and play. Hey, there we go. Alright, cool. So let's do, we need to have affects gravity, and that's 0. Gravity scale is set to 0. What do you think of cosmetic only microtransactions? I like that. I like the fact that it's only it's thingy cosmetic based transactions. In the AAA game though, yeah. What's wrong with micro? What's wrong with having transactions like that? What's wrong with having microtransactions that are cosmetics only? Yeah, making our own skins, using the base models, and we'll make our own. Oh, okay. I thought you meant as in a free game. Yeah, nah. Games that you pay for, I agree with that. You shouldn't pay for microtransaction skins. I 100% agree with that. You know, like that's so stupid that you even have to pay for that kind of shit. You know, we're gonna just add a pawn in real quick. Just add in Iggy. Yeah, like our game's free. We're gonna rely heavily on donations and microtransactions, but we're not gonna litter the game with the microtransactions, you know. Alright, so for some reason this is a really small character, so we're just gonna buff him up. Let's go. I'm gonna give the character a little bit of an offset, and we're gonna obviously change these characters from time to time. My heart rate's going really fast, guys, because yeah, I have anxiety. There we go. So I'm going to disable on-screen messages real quick, just show you guys how this works. Disable on-screen messages. There we go. So this is what our main menu should look like. Sorry guys, I have diagnosed anxiety. I've just come out of hospital because of a fast heart rate. So I'm kind of just chilling out and kind of, you know, calming down myself a little bit. So if you hear me heavily breathing, I am so sorry. I will actually mute my mic if I can see it spiking on my OBS. Okay. So this is what the game looks like so far. Tell you what, that's actually really clean, dude. Should we get a chat box working? No, fuck it. You know what? We're gonna get settings working. Or at least get the UIs working, so the fact that they, you know, actually display something. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna just completely split this one off from another layer. We're gonna make it its own layer. So I'm going to hide that. I'm just going to completely save that. We're going to make a new version of this. It's called main menu HUD widget. Or as I called it hub widget for some reason. We're going to go ahead and... So I need to close the main menu widget. Save it. Just close it. And reload the implementations. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so I'm an idiot. I actually enabled all of these. Okay. Should not have done that at all. There we go. So let's go ahead and click save. Right, so import. And now that should work. There we go. So we have this here. That's all cool. We're going to just make this a 1920 by 1080. For some reason, there's a feather around this. Oh, this is the blur. Yeah, the blur doesn't seem to work. Yeah, the blur's not seeming to work, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Right, there we go. Another thing that I would do is probably to layer widgets. That would be another option. But ow, I just punched my microphone. Sorry guys. But layering widgets would be kind of something I'd work on a little bit later on in development. Not really something right now that I would really focus on doing. So with that being said, sorry, I have really bad anxiety, guys. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's do some stuff that I've not really experimented with before. I'm gonna make a blueprint widget for the options menu. So let's do the options. Options, because I want them to work. Obviously, this UI to work before I'm really happy. So we're gonna go ahead and it basically deletes a widget and then creates a widget. So dude, this is like it's so silly. Guys, I'm sorry to end the stream, guys. I'm gonna head off. I don't know if you can tell by my breathing. I'm really anxious right now. I'm gonna show a demonstration or a live stream later on of the actual full-on widget in game. I'll work on it on my laptop while I'm in bed, but I'm really anxious right now, guys. So I'm gonna head off. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream with me today for 45 minutes. You guys are absolutely insane. I think it's been an hour actually. It's just been 48 minutes. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.